Let me tell you something truly fascinating. Have you ever wondered what happened to the apostles of Jesus Christ? These men were ordinary people like fishermen, farmers, and craftsmen. Yet, they gave up everything to follow Jesus, becoming witnesses of his resurrection and sharing the good news all over the world. But their journey wasn't easy. They faced incredible challenges, including persecution and even death, all because of their faith in Christ. Their lives and deaths tell powerful stories of courage and devotion. But here's the thing, much of what we think we know about their fates might surprise you. Their stories are surrounded by mystery, conflicting accounts, and even legends. So, if you're curious to learn the real stories behind these remarkable men, stay with me, and let's uncover the truth together. John, the beloved disciple. Let's start with John, often called the disciple whom Jesus loved. John was the son of Zebedee and the brother of James. He had a close bond with Jesus, sharing special moments like the Transfiguration and the Last Supper, where he sat beside Christ. After Jesus' resurrection, John became a key figure in the early Christian community. Tradition tells us that John faced many trials for his faith. It's said that Emperor Domitian ordered him to be thrown into boiling oil. Miraculously, he survived without harm, so the emperor exiled him to the island of Patmos. While on Patmos, John received visions that became the Book of Revelation, offering hope to Christians facing persecution. Unlike most of the apostles, John is believed to have died of natural causes, around the age of 94, in Ephesus. His life was a testament to faith and love, and his writings continue to inspire Christians today. James, brother of John. James, John's brother, was another close disciple of Jesus. He witnessed incredible moments, like the resurrection of Jairus' daughter and Jesus' agony in the Garden of Gethsemane. James was bold and deeply committed, which made him a significant figure among the apostles. But James's journey ended tragically. In the book of Acts, we learn that King Herod Agrippa ordered his execution by the sword. This made James the first apostle to be martyred for his faith. His death was a turning point, showing the early church the high cost of following Christ. Despite the loss, his sacrifice inspired others to spread the gospel even further. Peter, the rock Peter, originally named Simon, was a fisherman called by Jesus to become a fisher of men. Jesus renamed him Peter, meaning rock, symbolizing the strength of his faith. Peter was passionate and sometimes impulsive, but he played a central role in the early church. Peter's journey wasn't without struggles. He famously denied Jesus 3 times during the crucifixion, but later repented and became a fearless leader. Tradition says Peter went to Rome, where he was arrested during Emperor Nero's brutal persecution of Christians. Nero blamed Christians for a massive fire in Rome, leading to horrific punishments. Peter was sentenced to crucifixion, but out of humility, he asked to be crucified upside down, feeling unworthy to die as Jesus did. His death marked him as a true pillar of the faith and a source of inspiration for countless generations. Andrew, Peter's brother. Andrew, Peter's brother, was one of the first disciples of Jesus. He is known for his role in the miracle of the loaves and fishes, bringing a boy with 5 loaves and 2 fish to Jesus, which Jesus multiplied to feed thousands. After Jesus' resurrection, Andrew traveled far and wide to spread the gospel, even reaching Greece. According to tradition, Andrew was crucified on an X-shaped cross in the city of Patras. Like his brother Peter, Andrew showed humility and courage, requesting a different cross because he felt unworthy to die like Jesus. His unwavering faith left a lasting legacy. James, son of Alphaeus, James the Less. James, known as James the Less, is less prominent in the Bible, but his quiet faith played a crucial role. After Jesus' resurrection, James worked to spread the gospel, though details about his life are scarce. Tradition says he faced martyrdom in Jerusalem. Some accounts suggest he was thrown from the temple and then stoned to death, while others say he was beheaded. Despite the uncertainty, James's life reminds us that even those who work quietly in the background can have a profound impact. Bartholomew, also called Nathanael, is remembered as a man of great faith and integrity. After Jesus' resurrection, he traveled to India and other regions to preach the gospel. His death, however, was brutal. Traditions he was flayed alive and then crucified for refusing to renounce his faith. Bartholomew's unwavering dedication to Christ in the face of such suffering is a powerful testament to his love for the gospel. Matthew, the tax collector. Matthew, once a despised tax collector, left his old life behind when Jesus called him. He later wrote the Gospel of Matthew, a cornerstone of the New Testament. After Jesus' resurrection, Matthew preached in various regions. Tradition says he was martyred in Ethiopia, though the exact details are unclear. His transformation from a tax collector to a devoted apostle shows the power of God's grace to change lives. Philip, from the same town as Peter and Andrew, had a practical and thoughtful nature. He was the one who brought Bartholomew to Jesus, saying, "Come and see." Philip traveled far to spread the gospel, and tradition says he was martyred in Hierapolis, Asia Minor. Accounts vary, but he was likely crucified or stoned. His story shows how faith can lead to incredible courage and sacrifice. Simon the Zealot. Simon the Zealot is one of the more mysterious apostles. His title suggests he may have been part of a political group fighting for Jewish independence before meeting Jesus. Tradition says Simon was martyred for his faith, possibly by being sawn in half. Though little is known about him, his unwavering commitment to Christ is evident. Judas Thaddeus. Judas Thaddeus, also known as Jude, is often called the patron saint of lost causes. He preached the gospel in regions like Mesopotamia and Persia. Tradition says Judas Thaddeus was martyred, possibly being hacked to death with an axe. His life and death symbolize hope and faith even in the most desperate situations. Thomas, the doubter. Thomas, famously known for doubting Jesus' resurrection, eventually became a bold evangelist. He traveled as far as India, where he is credited with founding the Christian church. Tradition says Thomas was martyred in India, pierced with spears for his faith. His transformation from doubt to devotion is a reminder that God can use anyone for his purpose. The lives of the apostles are a powerful reminder of the cost of following Jesus. These men were ordinary people who became extraordinary witnesses of faith, love, and sacrifice. Their stories continue to inspire us to live boldly for Christ, no matter the challenges we face. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more interesting stories from the Bible.